Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we are in the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. We're on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad right now. We're gonna have loads of fun today, so come on this adventure with me, and let's get going. Good morning, it is Disney Day 4, and once again, like I said yesterday, my voice sounds awful first thing in the morning. So, it'll equalize as the day goes. Oh, it's like I could sing bass right now. We got on a bus at about 7:48. We left the room at 7:30, so it took 15 to 20 minutes for a bus to arrive. They actually came to our location first, which I think is a change from normal because I think they were filling up on the other side too much. And we are in at Magic Kingdom. It is 8:17 in the morning. We arrived at the bus station, got dropped off at 8:07, so it took us 10 minutes to get through security and the ticketing. And there's our first look at the castle. Of course, we bought Genie Plus again this morning for Magic Kingdom. This is the park that has the most amount of rides on Genie Plus and Lightning Lane. We went to go grab Jungle Cruise first because we've heard that Jungle Cruise is the worst ride for Lightning Lanes. And I clicked an atomic clock up, refreshed right at 7 a.m. and I got 10:05 a.m., which is an hour after official park opening. And that's actually pretty late. By about 5 to 10 minutes later, it was already up to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Yes, it was crazy. And none of the other rides were like that. Peter Pan was a close second, and I think it was at like 1. And Space Mountain was at 11 a.m., so 2 hours after park opening. But like, Jungle Cruise is the one to get first because it just goes. At 8:22, this is the line to go up towards Fantasyland. The line to go over towards Tomorrowland is over on the bridge there. So when we finally hopped in line for Mine Train rope dropping it, this is where we ended up at Ariel's Grotto. You can also see the Casey Jr. Circus area. They told us that it was about a 60 to 65 minute wait from this point, but it could be less. It is 8:45, 15 minutes before official park opening, and we're already almost ready to enter the queue. So the line is moving pretty quickly. I am going to guess that it's going to be maybe about 30 minutes, 40 minutes for us at most. So that's really good. I've got a timer started, so we'll show you just how long it is once we get up there. It is 9:07, and we finally made it into the indoor portion of the queue, and the kids are having fun, enjoying some of the interactive things that you can do here. This is Benjamin's first time on Mine Train. Look here, Benji. Well, it was 50 minutes including the ride, so 50 minutes. That's better than the 65 they quoted us when we got in line, and again, that included the ride. So that's what it's like to rope drop early entry and getting into the park at about 8:20. If we'd have gotten here earlier, then we might have been further towards the front of the line, that sort of thing. But it's about on par for what we waited for Flight of Passage on our Animal Kingdom day. Took about 47 minutes for that. Now we're trying to figure out what to do next. We have about 35 minutes until our Jungle Cruise Lightning Lane is available, and a lot of the rides are 5 to 10 minute waits. We thought about doing Ariel's because it was right there, but it's a 5-minute wait and the Lightning Lane's only like 15 minutes out, whereas Big Thunder's Lightning Lane is all the way to 12:30 and it's only a 20-minute wait. So I think we're gonna go do Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. We just have to pretty much walk to the other side of the park now. A waterfall! This is just random waterfall and random decor throughout the park. I love Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom is a prettier park because they had the example of Disneyland to like improve upon, but I still feel like a lot of our rides are better. It's not very busy right now, but a Molly hack is to walk along this bridge because the road over there can get very, very busy, and this bridge pretty much gets ignored. By the time we made it over to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, it had hopped from a 20-minute to a 40-minute, and I want to use my Lightning Lane as soon as possible whenever it opens up so that we can book another one. Otherwise, we have to wait till 11. And we want to make the most of our Genie Plus, so now we're gonna go walk over to Pirates, I guess, and see if we can get on that ride. All right, Pirates of the Caribbean's a 20-minute wait, so that's working out for us, and we're gonna do that and then go do Jungle Cruise. Trying to figure out when to do a Dole Whip as well, somewhere in here, because you can't come to Magic Kingdom and not get a Dole Whip.
Or I'll be sending in the Davy Charles. It's the rum they want. Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho!
Now it is time for our Jungle Cruise. We grabbed this at 7 a.m. this morning. Standby time right now is 50 minutes.
And you know what, guys? We're underwater.
Hey! Woo.
Underway. Sorry about that. Underwater was actually my last boat. But don't worry, that's in the past. And it has been a full 24 hours, and it is time to get over it already. We're now headed down the Congo River, so hey, let's see how far this bad boy can go. That was weird. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys know the difference between in-laws and outlaws, don't you? Here, outlaws are wanted. I'm really sorry. Please, blink twice if you can't laugh because your in-laws are on the boat. There we go. We're all having fun. Fun fact about elephants for you. They actually have a really amazing memory. Yeah, I wish I had a memory like that, you know. Now here on the right is an African bull elephant. Now, fun fact about elephants for you. They actually have a really amazing memory. Yeah, I wish I had a memory like that. Boy, would it help me out with this job. Skipper Monica, how did you land your job here on the Jungle Cruise? And I'm actually really glad you asked, because it is plain to see. Yeah, I took a crash course. And to be honest with you, my career never really took off, so now I'm just kind of winging it. Take us to the moment we've all been waiting for. Brace yourself for the amazing, the fantastic, the eighth wonder of the world. It is the back side of water. Really exciting stuff. I do ask that you be very careful in here. If the rumors are true, this could get a little painful. Oh yeah, it's a root canal. Go up. Welcome everyone to the ancient pool of the Indian elephant. Wow, grab your cameras, guys. Looks like they'll have their trunks on. Hey, fun fact about elephants for you. They actually have a really amazing memory. Yeah, wish I had a memory like that, you know.
Next, we've come over to Aloha Isle Refreshments to grab a Dole Whip. Line wasn't too bad, so we thought we'd hop in. This is no longer on mobile order. It used to be. Now you have to just wait in line. While we got Dole Whips, Amy went and got some spring rolls from the spring roll cart.
So I don't know which one's which yet, but I got one of the cheeseburger ones, which comes with the, like, I don't know, Big Mac sauce essentially. And then I got the 50th anniversary one, which is supposed to be pastrami and pepper jack cheese.
Interesting.
But I don't know which one's which yet.
It's okay. Now she's gonna try the cheeseburger spring roll.
Yeah, this one's still my favorite.
Amy's gonna eat while we walk because we have a bit of some tight connections here today. We grabbed a Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin Lightning Lane for right after Jungle Cruise, and it starts in like 3 or 4 minutes. But then we have lunch over at the Whispering Canyon Cafe in the Wilderness Lodge, and we don't know how long it's going to take.
We get to take a boat though.
We do get to take a boat, which is really exciting. Taking a boat from Magic Kingdom over to the lodge, and that's at 12 o'clock. So we wanted to leave here around 11ish just to give us time to get over there and, you know, walk around and enjoy the resort a bit. And we'll also probably check it out more after we eat as well. We're tossed between going back to our resort and like taking a nap, or literally just hanging around the Wilderness Lodge, maybe lounging in some of the chairs there. If I remember right, they have like a TV for cartoons that the kids could watch, and just, you know, get off our feet for a little bit and rest over there, and then come back into Magic Kingdom to make the most of our day here today. This is the first like real up close look of the castle we've got as we've come into the hub now, working our way over to Tomorrowland. Seeing the rock formations as we enter Tomorrowland here makes me miss our French fry rocks. Look, over there's the purple Instagram wall everybody likes.
And Stitch.
What? And Stitch? Oh, yeah, there's a Stitch statue on the side of the purple wall. I love that their Tomorrowland is so much larger than ours. Ours gets really congested. And while there's a lot of people in here, I still feel like, you know, there's sufficient room to breathe and move around in. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin is a 45-minute standby wait, but we have a lightning lane. The lightning lane actually has quite the line. This is just the line for the lightning lane. Might be the longest lightning lane I've seen. So James is going to be in charge of steering. How's that? Here, turn us, James, turn us. No, the other way. Other way. Oh, 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 don't spin us in circles. Hey! Turn, turn, turn. All right. All right. No, no, no. What are you doing? So here was my score, 128.
Check the status board and review your score.
Valentine!
James and Benjamin both had the same score. At some point today, we will be riding that blue car, because the people mover is like one of the only things I really care about in Magic Kingdom. Here, say that again?
Yep. Like, I'll just ride that all day. Who cares about everything else in this park?
Agreed. Now that we're out of the park, we're headed to Disney's Wilderness Lodge. We have to come to the resort launches here, so we have to take a boat. Here's our boat to the Wilderness Lodge. Smile. Beautiful view of the Grand Floridian over here. There's the back end of the Wilderness Lodge. Well, that was fun.
I enjoyed that.
It was.
It was relaxing.
And we get to do it on the way back too. That took all about 10 minutes from the point where we took off and landed over here, so not too bad. I would factor in maybe 20 to wait for the boat.
Yeah. And to wait for it to like unload
yeah,
and load again.
that sort of thing. But yeah, no, it wasn't bad at all. We left Magic Kingdom at about 11:20, and it is 1:50 now, and we're heading back in. So 2.5 hours we were gone at our meal. Most of it was spent at the meal because
It took so while.
yeah, we didn't really hang around the resort at all. But it's a nice resort, very, very nice atmosphere. But now we're back at Magic Kingdom, and we have a Space Mountain lightning lane at 2:10 that we booked before we went to our meal, because we knew it was 3 hours out, and we knew that we would be eating lunch during that time, so we didn't feel bad about booking 3 hours out. And then we grabbed, at 1 o'clock during our meal, we grabbed an It's a Small World lightning lane for 2:30. And then after we scan into It's a Small World, we can get another one. Yep. Blue Punch Buggy! Before Space Mountain, we decided to come do the People Mover. Somebody's a little tuckered out. Poor Boo Boo's gonna miss the People Mover.
We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your Grand Circle tour of Tomorrowland. The People Mover is the perfect vehicle for people watching, so keep your eyes peeled. You never know who you might see. City of Tomorrowland. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney World.
Tron looks like it still has a ways to go. Next up, we're gonna go to my happy space. my favorite ride at Magic Kingdom. Has been since I was a teenager, and I should have bought the Happy Space t-shirt when I saw it like 10 years ago. I think James is really looking forward to this one too. Alpha or Omega, which one are we gonna get? They sent us over off on the Omega side. So we're on the green track, and hopefully this is the better one. On a super crazy hot day, this little mister was a lifesaver. We stood there for a couple of minutes, just let ourselves get wet. Oh, it's nice. Now it's time for It's a Small World. Before we got to Small World here, though, we stopped at Cosmic Rays and got some cups of water. You don't need to stand in line, just walk up to the mobile order pickup and ask for some ice water. I got 2 cups for me. I drank one of them, and I dumped the rest of the ice water on the other cup, all on my head. It was the best decision that I've made today. Basically took the heat and the feeling, took it all away. Amazing, refreshing dumping water on my head. After It's a Small World, I think we're gonna go do Mickey's Philharmagic, and then we might stop and get some more water and dump more water on our heads, because it's a really hot day. We were just saying this is the hottest day of the entire week so far. Just blazing, crazy hot. And yeah, give me back San Diego anytime you want. Well, that was refreshing and relaxing, but we're still chasing the shade because it's still hot. So we're going over here to Mickey's Philharmagic. 15-minute wait, mostly indoors, air conditioned, and it's musical. Probably fall asleep sitting in the chair. Now we're going to Ariel's Undersea Adventure. I just love the appearance of Ariel's here. So much better than ours. This was a lightning lane for us. We grabbed right after It's a Small World. It's about a 50-minute wait out, but the line here is like a 40-minute wait, so was perfectly happy to wait the 50 minutes. We just did Philharmagic in between, so not a big deal at all. Now we're gonna go on the hunt for our next lightning lane. Twice in one day, the backside of water!
Beautiful voice. But let me tell you of that evil sea witch tricked Ariel's voice away from her. Wait a minute, you look kind of familiar. Well, anyway,
Seeing walking around on those, what do you call them?
right place. Yes, Ursula will help her.
While we were in line for Ariel's, we fiddle-faddled, to use a Molly term. That just means refreshing the screen to get some better lightning lane options. And we found a Big Thunder that was down from 7:55 to 4:55, which is only 50 minutes from the time that we were booking it. And I was like, yes! So I grabbed it, and a lot of the times those will disappear before you actually get to the confirmation screen because someone was faster. But we managed to land it, which was awesome. So now we have maybe about 30 minutes to kill. And we're gonna grab a snack and then head over to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I didn't realize it, but apparently they have the jumbo pretzels that you can get at Pim's Test Kitchen, or something very, very similar to it, here at Magic Kingdom in Prince Eric's Village. It's just this little cart right here across from Little Mermaid. And this makes Slurpee number 5, 6, something like that. I can't remember.
Hold on.
I'll put a number in the corner because I'll be able to catch it in post. And Amy went to Gaston's Tavern and got a LeFou's brew. Mm-hmm. And what is LeFou's brew exactly?
It's like frozen apple, I think. But then it's got some type of, I don't know. The foam on top is like passion foam or mango foam. I don't know exactly. I can't remember.
Now you said there was a desert pear slushy somewhere. Where was that?
Tortuga.
Tortuga? I'll have to look a little bit later. Well, we were debating on going back today or not. We have been going back to the hotel in the afternoon, and we didn't today. And I told James a little bit ago that my batteries are down to about 40%. Because I'm just kind of ambling along, not, you know, super peppy, if you will. I'm just tired. The last couple of rides that we did, they were the rides that you could, like, you know, lean your head back, close your eyes, enjoy the relaxing music. Type of rides. And that was on purpose. And I feel like I could use maybe like 3 or 4 more of those.
We go see the country bears so we can fall asleep again.
In fact, I really would have liked to have just stayed in Philharmagic for like 2 more times.
Yeah, we're a little annoyed that the one here actually fills up and has a wait. Because the one in California, it's like you could stay in there for like 2 hours if you wanted to.
2 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. 1 little duck, 2 little ducks separated from their mommy. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Lightning Lane. It's the wildest ride in the wilderness. I love Lightning Lane when it works for me, and right now it's working for me. You're okay, Benjamin. You're okay. Benjamin still doesn't like Big Thunder. This one didn't even have the goat that goes back whenever you're going down the hill.
No, we were on the very back row and you really hit those bumps on the back
We
row.
were in the last
I flew out of my seat a few times.
row. Yep. But while I was standing in line, I fiddle-faddled again for either Haunted Mansion or Splash Mountain. You can see 2 lightning lanes on like a single screen. So it was I try to get 2 at the top of my tip board and put both of those there. I fiddle-faddled for about 5 to 10 minutes, and the earliest that I saw pop up was a 6:40. It was currently out to 8:30, so that's 2 hours earlier, but it's still an hour and a half from now. I just went ahead and grabbed it. I got it, so I was perfectly happy with that. We're gonna do go get some dinner. Ride magic carpets to Aladdin because it's a 15-minute wait, and then grab some dinner. And by then, it'll probably be time for Haunted Mansion. Well, here we go. Benjamin and Grandma are up there in number 9, and James and me and Amy are in number 10 here. And I don't even know if that was 15. If it was about the same, 15. The only downside is the camel here is not working. He's not spitting water, which is actually a very refreshing part of Magic Carpets to Aladdin. There's a few animatronics that don't seem to be working here today. The Ariel in the part of this world segment wasn't, and Molly had brought our attention to it in a video like a week ago. She's like, her mouth is just like stuck open. Yeah. I'll push the magic button. I'm pushing the magic scarab, but we're not doing anything. Well, we're here at Pecos Bill in Magic Kingdom. We weren't going to eat inside the park, but we decided to in the end. And Amy and I got the fajita platter, which is what you see right here, and we're going to split that. So it comes with yellow rice, black beans, the assorted veggies, and some meats, and then tortillas for the fajita. My mom got the chicken nachos with queso on top, and she asked for it without sour cream and without salsa, so it would come with those things as well, but that's what there is there. And we got a kids meal chicken rice bowl, so that's a very small, just a little bit of yellow rice and beans and the chicken there on top, and then they put the lettuce and veggies and things for both of these meals off to the side. We also got an apple juice along with the meal there, and the kids meal also comes with apple slices. I got 2 helpings of apple slices for both kids to split. Look, it's Merida. Look, Merida and Moana up on the float. Oh, Pocahontas. to talk about our food inside there. It's very noisy. I felt like it was okay. It was better than I expected out of Magic Kingdom food. But I felt like it was almost too seasoned. Like it had too many spices on it.
See, I think you had mostly the pork. And that was over-seasoned. The chicken was the opposite.
Yeah.
There was like nothing on the chicken.
Yeah. It wasn't that it was like spicy, because I like spicy. It was just like...
It's too salty.
Yeah, it was too much of some particular seasoning. We popped in the Christmas shop. See what sorts of Christmas things we can find in here. Here are some 50th ornaments. This is a photo frame one. And the one that I really like is this one, but it's super duper heavy. I just think it's really, really neat and cool. This is a really, really nice cup. Looks pretty great. They have like a serving plate as well for, you know, hosting during the holidays. I just realized it's Hanukkah themed. Now it's time for the Haunted Mansion, our lightning lane that is up at 6:40. Standby is 40 minutes. It was higher earlier. We've waited 40 before, which is a decent, okay time to wait for it. We don't have to wait at all.
Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. If you should decide to join us, final arrangements may be made at the end of the tour.
Well, after Haunted Mansion, we were highly debating leaving for the day. All the lightning lanes for Splash Mountain had disappeared. We're pretty worn out because we didn't take a break in the afternoon. But we fiddle-faddled, Molly's term, not ours, fiddle-faddled for 20 minutes. Eventually landed a Splash Mountain at 7:45. It was 7:05 at the time, so only 40 minutes away. And it had been out of Fast Passes or lightning lanes, whatever you want to call them, for probably about an hour. So I'm super happy that we were able to snag that so close. It's not going to run into parade or firework time, so we can still get out of the park at a reasonable time without having the mass exodus. Super happy. Thanks, Molly. I really appreciate it. We're stepping into the Storybook Circus area for the first time today. We're going to go do Barnstormer. It's got a 10-minute wait. Here we go, the Barnstormer, featuring Goofy as the Great Goofin. What'd you think, Benjamin? Did you like that one? Yeah. Splash Mountain. Going on the lightning lane. Benjamin, this is your first time on Splash. Look how happy he looks. He loves water rides. All right, Benjamin, here we go. Here we go. There's Grandma on the bridge. Wave to Grandma. You got a tiny bit wet. That got me wet that time.
Being chased by Brer Fox and Brer Bear, as usual.
I didn't say this was your happy place, Brer Bear. I said it was mine, and I'm laughing.
Did you like it?
Too big.
Or is that a big drop? Did you like getting wet?
No.
you like getting wet? Yes? Would you ride it again? Benjamin, look at Daddy. Would you ride it again? Yeah? Everyone's camped out for the fireworks. Surprisingly, there's a good bit of space left. I mean, just check this right here. Look at that big old gap. There's space over there too. Lots and lots of space. It is about 8:25-ish. Fireworks are in 35 minutes, and there's still loads of empty spots. If you wanted to camp out, we really don't want to deal with the rush out of here after fireworks, so we're just gonna keep on going. You can see the Epcot Harmonious fireworks right here from outside Sebastian's Bistro. We've come down here every night, literally every night, right around this time, and the fireworks have been going. That little burst there, we believe, is Magic Kingdom's fireworks, so you can even see those from here too. Well, so ends the first day in each park. Tomorrow is an off day. It's a day we take a break. Doesn't mean we're not doing anything, so don't miss that video. But we're not going into a park, and then we'll begin what we call the repeats. That's where we do every single park all over again. And we try to cover the things that we didn't get to do the first time around. So, join us on those for the second half of the week.